Hey, yo, 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 what's good, YouTube? You already know, man. It's your boy, LaRon, female rapper lead. I'm back with another video. So, look, please make sure that you come in and you thumbs up this video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, hit all notifications so you have my videos in your possession each and
Is
every time
mad
I.
that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click.
First and foremost, please make sure that you follow the Nicki Minaj Army playlist on Spotify. Please make sure that you stream in Red Ruby. We have about another hour or so. Probably when I post this, probably be about a half hour until the end of the tracking week. Make sure that you support Red Ruby on all platforms. Make sure that you stream it. Make sure that you buy in, support, and all of that. Right. So listen, y'all already know here tonight we're gonna be talking about Nicki Minaj shading Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. We're going to chit chat about it. Also, I want to talk about the Blueface Chrisean, basically living in a dump. You know, he's living there calling her out about not doing laundry and handling duties, but meanwhile, he's still living in the same environment. I'm going to talk about that. And then also, I just want to touch on TBOZ. So let me get into that first. So TBOZ, she posted this video saying that her daughter was at a doctor's office today for an appointment. And when she came out, well, let me play her saying.
Y'all always hear about sex trafficking and stuff like that. So my daughter was just leaving the doctor's office. And when she came to the car, she had a weird thing on her windshield wiper. So instead of touching it, because when you do, they'll have some kind of drug substance on there that will make you drowsy and knock you out. Okay.
Mhm.
So this is the thing. She looked at her surroundings. She hurried up and got in the car, drove off, went to a safe, crowded location, and took some object to knock it off. But now the concern is now I hear they put trackers on your car. So if you have a father, brother, mail around, police station, wherever, make sure y'all check for trackers so they won't track you guys home.
Yeah, ladies, definitely be careful. I thought that this was very informative for women because, listen, you have to be careful. Here in Houston, people put things in your car all the time. So I felt like in the story, I just needed a little more detail. Like, did her car have a tracker on it? Did it not? What was the item that was placed? Because people put things. I remember when I used to work in a certain area in Houston, every time I came outside of my car was constantly some sort of flyer, some sort of paper, somebody promoting a business. But I think this is a great video for, education purposes for women because you never know.
Or to the next location. Okay, what's
Yeah, so listen, shout out to T-Boz. I thought that was dope that she shared that story, something that her daughter experienced. I also seen recently was this video of a child going into a building. Looked like it could have been New York City, and the guy was just weird. And for some reason, the child, whenever he came near her, she just kind of diverted, got out of the building, went and got an adult. It was pretty good to see. So I think that those videos are educational because it teach you how to like deal with that in the same way that this video will help someone as well. So listen, let's move on to the Blueface Chrisean. So Blueface and Chrisean, they constantly have some sort of toxic situation going on. I'm constantly seeing play out on social media. So I just want to say this: like, why does a man, first and foremost, Blueface, you're showing off that this woman didn't do laundry or whatever within the past month, right? But you also live there, and you're exposing the fact that you also live in this dump too. So it's like, why are you pointing the finger at this woman? And especially if, listen, this is a blessing. If y'all can go in one weekend and clear 20,000, say they doing bookings or whatever the case may be, that means that you have the money to do it. You know what I mean? Listen, I wish the best for both of them. Honestly, I heard this commentary earlier from Cynthia G, and I could kind of relate to it. She was just like, people who feel bad for Chrisean is just because they can relate to that kind of like victim mindset state where it's just like they make an excuse for it. I feel like there is no excuse for it. Personally, but I also know that there are contributing factors, right? I'm pretty sure Blueface provides some sort of protection for her so she can go to these bookings or whatever she's getting this money from. You know what I'm saying? But the treatment and the things that we see that spill out on social media, it's like, would you for the cost of for the cost of fame, you doing that for that? So listen, so then Blueface, he responded to people telling them about hiring a housekeeper. He said, what's the point of having a batch when I gotta get a housekeeper or a maid? Like, really? What's the point? Like, come on. That should listen. They would have. Look, I know people who work regular 9 to 5 jobs and have housekeepers who come in like once every 2 weeks. They do things like do the baseboards, or they may do laundry, light laundry, or whatever the case may be. You just never, you need that assistance sometimes, depending on what your lifestyle. And then so Blueface, he exposes Chrisean Rock's her closet. I hate to bleed the batch of cookies, but don't listen. Maybe she'll listen to y'all. So you again expose a place where y'all both share this home. Like, this is not a flex that you coming online trying to embarrass this girl. I think that this is truly sad. And based on what she's been through, I don't know her full story, but nobody really knows. We only know what people say online. Like, something 2 and 2 is not making 4 when it comes to this, because I understand her, being popular, and she's marketable right now on whatever audience she's marketable to. But it's like, okay, if you making money like that, say Blueface has a contract on her where he gets 50-20% of her money. Okay, have that money rationed off. Why she can't get her own security or whatever to make sure? But see, we just don't know what the true dollars. $20,000, that could go quick. You think that it sounds like a lot of money, but maybe she's just in a jam, like, and I know that those situations be unfortunate, but baby, you're gonna have to figure out a way how to get out of a situation like this, because if somebody's disrespecting you like this online, I can imagine what it's like in person. Do y'all think for 1 second that this is all fake and they just doing this just for numbers of views? I think that if a person could disrespect you online, they definitely doing that. So listen, let's peep what she said just a
Okay,
little
here
bit.
you go again. So he leaves the laundry room and the closet.
Hmm.
All I gotta do is wash the clothes. I am. But a bitch be mentally and physically drained. Who wanna fucking clean up after a nigga that beats and cheats on them here and there and all
And you
that?
see how she tried to throw the little here and there at the end. That's still wrong. I feel like that's her true feeling. Who wants to do this for a person who brings you this type of pain here and there? Like, that don't make it better that you said that, baby. That don't make it better.
Like that shit is draining. Like I'm gonna just pay someone else to do it.
Listen to what she say after this.
I'm never really home. We travel a lot. I be tired. Niggas just want to lay down. Fuck, I just want to lay down. Fuck. If I make money for you every weekend,
I make money for you every weekend. What type of relationship does that sound like? We always talk about it. She making money for him? No, you making money for yourself. Like, where are the parental guides at?
just want to lay my ass down. What the fuck?
Even if it's not the parents.
Oh my god, bro. And you still
Even if it's not the parents, where are the friends at? Where are the family at? Where nobody's chiming in? Can they not just reach her? Does he have? Because listen, I believe this, because I listen. You look around and you got people around you that you ain't even know was like this. You have real narcissists around you. I've been around people who I seen them cut people off from their family, and their family had to physically come and get them away from people. I'm telling you, I've seen all types of situations that happen, and you know what? Unfortunately, a lot of times these people, I feel like it's a sickness. Sometimes Blueface, he might feel like this is lit, and this is the way that he's getting it. I don't know, man. Let's continue this and then get off of it.
want to beef for what? I'll have the house clean in the next 2 hours. Okay, here you go again. So,
All right, so yeah, so that's that. And then after that, Blueface said, "I let her be the breadwinner by choice. I could have made 250K last month, but I said no. I'd rather make sure my BITCH straight for 20K, because I thought she would do the same. I see it's not so her. I'm back to Blueface and bleeding anybody in a way. It's a lot you don't know. So, he's exposing that. There was also a tweet that I seen him post saying that, he does put hands on women, as far like, yo, I just feel like, listen, with so many struggling artists who want to be somebody and they want to get on and they don't have a gimmick or anything like that. It's like, how long is this going to last for them? You know what I mean? Because pretty soon people are just going to start turning away from it. And it's like, they better get the cash wise going, because how long? And it's like, this is promoted all over the blogs, like always. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand it. But anyway, let's get into this. So y'all already know yesterday, Nicki Minaj, she stormed Twitter. Oh yeah, she stormed Twitter, had them bitter. She stormed Twitter and had them bitter. She had the fan bases mad sick. You want to know why? Because it's just like, Nicki, she might not respond in the moment to something going on when that a person does, but it's like she'll always get you. Just like when she dropped fractions or whatever, it's like she does stuff strategically. So now she's back. And she's back with her new song Red Ruby, and she's doing whatever she wants to do on it as well. And she's also online, and I feel like honestly she has the right to say whatever she wants to say and put whatever she wants to out there. So listen, let's get straight into it. So Nicki Minaj said, wait, that wasn't the first tweet. Let me go back because I think they had it. All right. So Nicki said somebody posted the stats. So the Queen Radio compilation has spent 25 weeks on Billboard 200. It extends the record for the longest running female rap project released in 2022. So she said, Photoshop them sales, Photoshop them bars. So if you kind of wondering what Nicki is talking about in regards to Photoshop, Cardi B's fans, they have this obsession with taking Nicki's photos, making her fatter, trying to make her unattractive, unappealing, or whatever the case may be. So this is what Nicki is, in my opinion, this is what she's saying. I can't say that I know 100%, but in my opinion, this is what she's referring to. Photoshop them bars, Photoshop them sales. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Cardi B recently, they had a lot of people had seen her photos that she posted on her Instagram. And they say that people touch their photos and stuff like that. But a lot of people look really more, a lot of people do look different, you know, but somebody had ended up posting the photos from Getty, and Cardi just looked a little rougher, you know, like yeah, I think that's the thing. Is like when a lot of people they do these little switch ups with the surgery, it's like sometimes they catch you at an angle that leave you strangled. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be careful. So Nikki said Photoshop them bars, right? In response to whatever whoever is yapping, talking. So somebody said Photoshop the legacy will never can happen. That's why they really mad. You know that's why they mad. They want Nikki to be out of here so bad. That's why let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, and I don't think people realize this. The art of, if you think that you want somebody to go away, the art of it is just to ignore them. But what people don't realize is when you give them energy, you let them know, and you hit the signals off to let them know that they're doing what they're supposed to do. That's why, like each and every time where somebody leave a comment on my page and they oppose and they say whatever, yep, thank you. I don't even be mad. Like, ask most of the people who leave comments on my page. I don't even be talking shit back to them. I don't. I be like, thank you for the view, baby. thank you for thank you for helping me reach them. I appreciate them gifts like them was in the bezels. Not what's in this bezel in the no in this taking off right now. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate. I really appreciate. So, you know, Nikki is being petty. And then she also said, clock that T, you know, the TEA, clock that TT. And then she said, anytime the queen pop out, oh, look, obsession. Obsession. You know what it is. It's dry out here. Like it's tumbleweeds when Nicki Minaj is on hiatus. And I ain't gonna lie, everybody thought what was going on with her. Is she expecting another child? I was thinking that too. Cause I'm like, okay, is she having baby number two? Nope. Nicki popped out, Trinidad body, all of that shit, right? So Nicki said, anytime the queen pop out, oh, look, obsession. You know, Megan, she had to get her little post in. And then she had to hit the Cardi B Getty. Hey, yo, Fetty, I'm Wild Petsy. Yeah. Yep. You know who face look different. They look different on Getty. They look different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who look different from their profile to Getty? Who look different? You let me know in the comments. So then Nikki said the Queen Khalifa months. Soon as she popped back out, oh, look. So 2023 not about to be the year to play with Onika, Tanya, Mirage, Petty, Red Ruby, the motherfucking Sleeves, Chun Li, Nicki Minaj, Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Harajuku Barbie, 40 yup, 40 with the 30 clips, FNs with the switch, Guacamole, the taco waiting for El Chapo. You know the Red Ruby. Make sure that y'all download and stream that. Check out the playlist and all of that. So okay. And so Nikki said, leave us alone, you filthy suckers, Barbs, come in the house, love you. So that's pretty much when she was wrapping up the conversation. And then Nikki was like, what do they talk about with the group chat What the group chat be about when I'm on hiatus? It still be about you, baby. You see that we be out here doing topics. These people be obsessed just like they listen. They be obsessed and doing commentary behind the scenes just like we be doing it in front of the scenes. That's why they mad. If you ever want to notice something about Megan Thee Stallion, you know the one that sipped that Don Julio by the gallon, selling out of Calabasas with them bastards. She got a bachelor's now. She's trying to get a master's, but they said that Kelsey did the classes. So, the thing is about Megan Thee Stallion is she be listening to mad bloggers and stuff because if you listen, tell me something with a person, they will say it in their lyrics. Megan is always talking about bloggers and her music. She's obsessed with this commentary because she knows she gonna get this work. She know that people is out here giving this work and these thoughts, these thought out angles and leaving a strangle with the angle. But listen, this is what I want to say about Megan Thee Stallion. She's popped back up. And listen, another black woman out here surfacing. I'm happy to see Megan back. You know, she's beautiful. Okay, Meg, we see you back out, the curly hair, whatever. But you are surfacing because Nicki's back out, baby. And we're not gonna act like we don't see it. We don't. She looks beautiful. I really love this photo. This is why I chose it to be on the thumbnail because I think she looks really pretty right there. You know, I say this. I'm really sad that Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki are actually going through things. And I feel like a lot of people overlook that Megan was really fake and she ruined the relationship. She ruined their relationship, but y'all don't look over that because many of y'all don't look at that because many of you are so self-hating and you just look at Cardi like she's winning, but you think she's this and she's that. And it's like they talk about Bodak Yellow. How many pure cells did Bodak Yellow get? It's like she's nowhere near super bass, baby. Yeah, I think Cardi is so close, and they want you to think that she is. And this black woman right here, you betrayed Nicki Minaj for that trash. The one that you came in the industry doing interviews talking about. You can't compare Cardi to Nicki. That's like what she say, J. Cole, the Lil Pump. Like you was doing it. I felt like you was dissing Cardi and Riller. And it's like you got on Nicki Minaj live and you made it seem like it was all coziato and you was doing the songs on live. That is the recipe for disaster. This is why I understand why Nicki feels the way she does about you. And she gonna give you them bars each and every time that she feels like it. Each and every time she think you saying something shady in them lines, she gonna give it back to you. Y'all trying to play. Listen, the thing is that the one thing that's a mind fucker to all of y'all is that number one, this ain't no Little Kim situation. Nicki Minaj is still on. She still get radio play in streams, millions of streams per day, multiple songs, main single out, million streams every day. But yeah, don't die. Her career is longer than lasted than any of these chicks. So you're not at an opportunity above her at all. It doesn't matter if she's 40 years old. She's still as competitive as you. Her numbers still speak volumes. If she was doing numbers the way she is, she would be signed, no matter if she got signed at the age of 40. Y'all are still not no competition. And I told y'all this before. Let me tell you again. You laughing at if Nikki 40, that mean that if listen, honestly, if she want to, as good as she is, she could give y'all motherfuckers hell till she turns 60. Because if you're sharp, like, do you seen have you ever seen the 50-year-olds who take care of themselves, eat well, and and they read and they enrich themselves? Oh, they're still very smooth and they're still very good at what they do. Look at Jay-Z, how he delivered that verse on God Did. Jay-Z is still good. It's not like you're gonna get older and you're gonna get whacked. Nikki could get these, Nikki could get these hoes hell for the next 10 years. Don't think she going nowhere. Don't think that the spot could ever be yours and the throne could ever just be for taking, that you just gonna run up in the pulpit like what? Nah, I like Megan. No, this conversation is just a really it's a melting pot of a lot of ideas because Megan really did. I know that she's the black girl and she's another one that we see, we love. You know, she's a natural girl. She's beautiful. We know she's been through some things. We know that she's been dishonest about some things as well. But it's like still we want the best for Megan, but Megan is fake, y'all. She's done some fake things. She's done some really fake things. And this one right here, she's wild petty. She's also body shamed Nicki Minaj on several occasions online, calling her arms and saying it and liking tweets about, disrespectful things, liking hate pages and following hate pages, like doing a lot. So Cardi, She tries to play this image on the low to make people think she's a sweetheart and she's so nice to the people like that she works with and stuff. Let me tell you something. I care about who Nicki. Listen, I think it's important to be nice with people who you work with, but I also know as a woman in this business that you got to handle shit a certain type of way. You want to be respected a certain type of way. So you got to handle yourself right. Point blank. So especially the boss that Nicki is, I'm pretty sure that she comes up against a lot of things and a lot of people. If Nicki was a doodle brain and she didn't understand how especially during that Queen era, how they was blocking her and on radio and stuff like that, we all was waking that shit up constantly, talking about it every day. We was on top of it. We was on top of it, and they did it all for this bird brain that they just want her to seem more than what she really is. She got listen, and the thing about it is, you got to give Nicki her credit. She always dropped music. She always comes in and just gets the job done. And it's like, y'all really tried to put this girl out like to what did you think that she was gonna do? Did you think by the stats and by the streams? And who cares? She's still not legendary like that. She's not. She's standing on stage singing Tomorrow Too, and y'all screaming the lyrics, and she still didn't write it, and still got Jordan Thorpe, and they removed Party. They put his real name in the credits now. They put, you know what I'm saying? It's like you all out here frauding. For what? For this black girl aesthetic that's pathetic? I don't understand it. So listen, I really want y'all comments below. Yeah, Nicki had to spank. Yeah, she did, because these girls is playing. And don't ever take her as a joke. Anytime that she wants to do it, she's going to do it. Anytime she's going to go on hiatus, she can do it. Megan, she went on this hiatus, but she honestly should have been out doing some shows and some local shows and stuff. And Megan, I know you coming to Houston to do that NCAA. But I think that you honestly need to make things right with the people in Houston, because I feel like you being away from where you're from, Texas is huge. I don't know if you've ever been down here. They got so many beautiful places, houses that you could live on the low and stuff. You don't need to be in no damn Calabasas with them bastards. You need to be around in the places that inspired you so that your music remains good. Because Megan, I'm telling you, so when I heard that Ariana Grande remix, when you said two pumps at Starbucks, that was just, it's like when you're a rapper, right? Just a little jewels, everything that you write don't make it. Just because you wrote it down, you want strong stuff. And this is what I talk about, platinum bars. You don't bring no bullshit. And Megan, she be having a lot of filler in her shit. She have a lot of filler. But anyway, this is your boy LeBron, female rapper Lee. I really want your opinions below. Let me know what you thought about the Chrisean Rock topic. Let me know what you think about Chrisean. You rocking with her? Let me know also what you thought about TBOZ, the situation with her daughter. Ladies, be careful and all that. And then also let me know what you think about the Nicki sending shots at Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B. About the Getty images. Cardi images do be looking different. They be looking funny. So I hope this recorded. This is my second time recording this video, and it's still 20 minutes. I said, you know what? I'm going to try to chop it down, and it's still 20 minutes. So I guess it's meant to be this long. So anyway, this is your boy LeBron, female rapper Lee. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the thumbs up. Share my video too.
It's mad that they nachos. Shout out my vatos. Shout out the hoes that's watching me like my vatos. Click, click.